Hello, and thank you for your interest in Sacred Heart University's online MSW program. We're really excited that you've chosen to apply to our program. And if you're watching this video, it's because your application was already reviewed by our committee of faculty, and we've decided that it's time for you to meet us in an interview. The purpose of the interview is just to determine if it's a good match. In other words, do we have as a program what you're looking for in an online Masters of Social Work program? And do we think that some of the qualities and the learning style that you have as a student is well matched to being successful in our program? I want to mention a few important things about our program prior to your meeting with the faculty as well. First, we don't view our online students as different or separate from our on-ground students. So the Sacred Heart program is very unique in that we offer many of the same opportunities to our online students as we do to our students who are taking courses on ground. For instance, all of the access that you have to our learning center, which includes doctoral level writing coaches and academic coaches, our counseling center, our social justice trips to Nicaragua and India over spring break and the holidays, our library resources, pretty much anything you can think of, including our colloquia series, which is made available through online video to students no matter where you live. If you happen to live close to Sacred Heart or it's not too far away, you're always welcome to come to campus, to meet with our faculty, to use the library, and spend time being a Sacred Heart pioneer. Another important point to share with you about the nature of the MSW program is that it's rooted in issues of social justice and diversity. Our program, the faculty in our program all agree that it's very important to maintain the roots of social work practice, which are around social justice, advocacy, and equal opportunities for all people, regardless of fill in the blank. So we have integrated that content into all of our courses. For people who are really interested in clinical practice, which is true for a lot of people drawn to social work programs, what you'll find is in the first several semesters, the courses are heavily focused on social justice, human diversity, understanding human behavior and the social environment, understanding theoretical frameworks, as well as the role of policy, social attitudes and beliefs, and socio-historical and socio-cultural context in the lives of individuals. So we do have a really nice clinical track, but what you'll find in our program is that we want to be true to the roots of social work practice, so we're very heavily focused on issues of social justice. We also are considered and have an integrated curriculum, which means that we don't talk about micro level or individual level issues without talking about the influence and the transactions with macro level or larger level issues. So for instance, if we're talking about depression, we can't really do that without talking about social attitudes, the impact of racism and discrimination, poverty. So you'll find that in our curriculum, it's really integrated. And I think you'll find that really exciting and interesting and probably some of the reasons, validating some of the reasons why you were drawn to social work practice. Our program is self-directed, but it's not self-guided, which means that although you're working on your own, on your computer, in your own time, we do have deadlines every week. So the deadlines generally run on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. That's give or take. It could be different in every class. But you're expected to do the readings on your own, usually a couple of book chapters, a few journal articles, watch a couple of videos throughout the week, and then you would conduct your own or create your own critical analysis of that content and post it to a discussion board, which is not a casual discussion, but more of an academic discourse in our learning management system, which is Blackboard, where you would engage with your colleagues and talk about the content in a way that is academic in tone and a way that demonstrates your own critical thinking about the content areas. So while you are expected to take initiative and kind of engage in your own learning strategies, you also have access to faculty every day. So every faculty person holds office hours, even when they're online. Every faculty person can be reached by phone or through WebEx, which is our internet-based face-to-face meeting technology. There are lots of opportunities to get support from faculty as well as the Learning Center. There are lots of resources at Sacred Heart University. We do have high expectations, for example, for academic writing. You're expected to write in APA-style format, and we provide the resources to help you have the skills to get there. But in many ways, students are expected to take the initiative. Because we don't lay eyes on you in a classroom every week, you really do have to be willing to reach out and ask for help. You do have to respond if a faculty person suggests that you make use of some resources or get in touch with them to help enhance some of your skills by working together more closely. So those are kind of the expectations that we have for students in our program. It is a program where we expect high levels of engagement. We want you to reach out to us. We want to communicate with you. Even though you're working independently online, we view you as part of our community, and we want to find ways, however we can, to help you feel engaged and supported, and to know that we all want you to be successful in the program. So you will be contacted, or you will have a short interview with one of our faculty, and maybe two of our faculty. This is a great opportunity for you to ask some questions. Think of things that you'd like to know about the program or about the expectations of you as a student. Again, the purpose of the interview is not for us to just determine if you're allowed into the program, but more so to determine if it's a good match. So please come prepared with a few relevant questions that the faculty can answer for you, and we'll come prepared with a few as well. We look forward to meeting with you. Thank you again so much for your interest in our program, and we hope to see you soon.